Hello everyone, my name is Loko and welcome to some more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Today I'm going to be playing another game for you. This time around it's going to be a live game of Zerg versus Terran. So I'm giving commentary to this game at the exact same time as I'm also playing it. I'm going to try my very best to hopefully give you a decent game where I don't mess up too hard because I am commentating at the same time. But anyways, it's going to be a game on Hana, and obviously this is the dream pool, the so-called dream pool, which means that it's pretty damn difficult right now for Zerg to play macro games. So I'm trying to think of strategies that I could be going for. I could, for example, go for a Roach Hydra play, maybe like +1/+1 Roach speed timing attack, or I could also go for like a Roach Baneling push, which is also pretty good, and then transition towards a third base. I think I'm actually gonna go for the first option though. I think I'm gonna go for the first option simply because, well, Roach Baneling used to be amazing in the previous season, and the main reason for that is because all the Terran players used to open up with really quick third command centers, but nowadays there's a whole bunch more uncommon. So let's just say DRSF to my opponent and get this game started. We're gonna try our very best to play a +1/+1 Roach speed timing attack, okay? We're gonna give that one a try. It's pretty difficult though, not gonna lie. The thing is, what I've been facing a lot myself on the ladder is that a lot of the players that I am playing are gonna go for this Marine Hellbat sort of timing, and that's just sort of like the common thing to do right now or something. I don't really know why that is, but it just seems to be what everyone is doing. Which is unfortunate. Not gonna lie, it is unfortunate, but hey. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the hatchery first right there. Gonna go for a spawning pool after it, and then at the 5-minute mark I will get double gas gauges up and keep macroing my way out of it from there on out. There we go, spawning pool going down. And I'm not gonna get any gas until a little bit later into the game. On this map, Hellions, or Reapers rather, are a little bit annoying, but that's not the worst. Could definitely be worse as far as Hellion, or as far as Reapers go, because they can't really jump up into my main base, you know, they can't actually jump up like that, which is nice. Gonna go up to 17 drones, and right now I'm gonna save a bunch. Actually, I can go probably up to 18 drones. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to 18 drones, get the double larva, then make 2 sets of Zerglings, and then, you know, also start 2 queens. Let's have a look at what my opponent is doing. No second, okay, so no second depot right there, sort of indicates to me that he might be opening up with Marines. So I need to be a bit careful with my Overlord. 3.5 minute expansion timing right there. Doesn't really tell me a whole lot. But I think if it was a Marine opener, I would have already seen it. And I think that if he would have gone for, you know, the standard build, he would have already had the Marine out. And the command center would have been a little bit faster. So yeah, it is definitely a Reaper opener at this point. I'm just gonna make 2 sets of Zerglings that are already in production, and I also am making 2 queens. The Reaper should pop out in my natural any second. Yeah, there we go. So we have so far caught this game properly. What is he doing? Alright. He doesn't really do anything with it. I guess Terran players are just gonna assume that we got really good at defending them. That's the thing though, like a lot of these Zerg players won't actually lose anything anymore versus these kind of pushes. I sometimes lose a Zergling, and maybe sometimes even a drone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You better die. You better die. No way! Oh my god. That was so bad by me. Did you see that poor macro? That was some really poor macro. I ended up losing a drone right there for no reason whatsoever. That was bad. That was really poor. Bad, Loko. Alright, did you inject yet? No, you did. Alright. You go down to the natural. You lay down a creep tumor right there. Now my macro is actually messing up because I don't have enough workers here to really get started in my natural. And I also forgot... No, did I forget my Overlord? Please be an Overlord. My Overlord is super late. Man, that's bad. That's literally just making it more difficult for no reason whatsoever. Alright, made a big round of drones right there, but normally you already have 100 gas at this point. Gotta go up to 5 queens, which is pretty useful right now. Gonna have some massive amounts of creep to spread, but... that's unfortunate though. It's really unfortunate. Alright. Actually, I'll just put down 1 creep tumor right there and then move it back. Alright, so I got my lair going up right now. And I'm gonna start droning up my third base, or my main base as well, once again. Gonna get the double evolution chamber started. And I'm also gonna start the Roach Warren right around right now. Couldn't really cancel that, because that was one of the original sort of sport crawl, or spine... No, what was it called? Damn, I'm actually really slurring up my words so far in this game. Creep tumors, there we go. There we go, that's the word. It's not that difficult of a word, Lowko. It's not that difficult. Alright, gonna start +1/+1. There we go. Both upgrades are started. Gonna put this guy in the gas geyser as well. And I'm gonna start putting the drones in the gas in the main base as well. And then slowly but surely transition towards a third. So I need a couple more workers here and there. Gonna go for the third base right around right now. I'm gonna just try and ward these guys away while trying to spread my creep forward as well. Oh man. Alright. Gonna start my roach speed. Need 4 more here in the natural. There we go. And then I need 3 more in the main base. Go up to 18 workers in every base. And now we're gonna start massive amounts of units. Oh no, 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 no. Whew. Thought he was gonna go for the run by right there. Would have been kind of risky by him, but a lot of Terran players are favoring openers like that nowadays. Where they just sort of take the risk and, you know, just cross their fingers and hope that it works out. Which honestly is not really bad strategy right now, to just run like 6 Hellions up a ramp. Because Zerg players generally tend to not make any roaches until way later into the game. But so far we look to be good. Oh, he's actually going for a really old build. Alright. I'm making as many roaches as possible right now. Putting my queens all down to the low ground, and he's actually gonna try this aggressive move here. I'm actually gonna move down myself. I really don't want him to just randomly take my third. Alright, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Oh man, we need to watch out though. Trying to micro my ass off here. Alright, looks like we did it. Alright, let's go to the other side of the map. Let's go, let's go. +1/+1 just finished up. Roach speed just finished up. Gotta go straight for +2/+2. Reinforcing with a bunch of roaches as well, but I do plan on droning up that base as soon as I possibly can. Gonna actually start droning it up right now and just see how much damage I can do with this little bit of aggression right now. That cleaning up right there, that was really nice. We did a lot of damage with that. Well, sadly my opponent is a Terran player, so he can just sort of repair that thing. Alright, droning up pretty hard here. We did deal a lot of damage to his army though, which is huge. Trying to spread as much creep. I'm also gonna go up to a hive pretty soon. Alright, let's go back home. Gonna sit there at the watchtower for a little bit while we wait and get other gases up, go up to a hive, get my +2/+2 finished up, get some Vipers out, get all kinds of awesome units. And that way we should be able to squeeze a victory out, I think. We should be able to just barely win, just barely. Later on into the game though. I'm gonna start making units once more right now. I wanna start up my hive pretty soon, but I am fully saturated right now at my third, which is nice. And I do plan on like trying to execute a second little timing attack when these upgrades finish. If we can, obviously, if you do have a big enough army. But 2-2 is where things become really a lot easier for Zerg. My army is really not that big though. It looked a lot more impressive when I was fighting my opponent, but right now, not like my money is higher or anything, but it's just because we are double upgrading, we just simply don't have a ton of units, but later on in the game, it's obviously going to be stronger and stronger and stronger. There we go, looking down these rocks. Hive is going up already, gonna start double Evo chamber right there, just for some energy later on in the Viper, so I don't need to think about it anymore. And let's see when 2-2 finishes. Should be in a second. Yeah, there we go. Also gonna start my roach speed, or not my speed, my overlord speed rather, and my overseer speed. While taking the fourth base, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of aggression again. Got all my upgrades finished up, so this should be pretty good. And I got a lot of creep pretty much all the way on the other side of the map. Alright. Still reinforcing with more and more units, obviously. Now, keep in mind, I do have 2-2. He doesn't actually have that big of an army. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do. Alright. Trying to micro my army somewhat back. Alright, nuking down the last few HP right there. I'm actually gonna move back. There's no point in me staying on the other side of the map. Just risking it. Gonna get some Vipers right now. And I'm actually gonna put those in the gas geyser as well. And then meanwhile, I'm just gonna make more and more and more units at home. Kinda wanna start +3 as well. Got some Vipers incoming, 2 of them in total. And I'm just trying to make more and more units here. Well, if he's gonna attack move too hard here, we will just kill him. I mean, he's being a little bit too confident here. If he really wants to get that far on creep, I'm okay. Alright, starting more and more units here. Start these things up. And set some static defense here as well, same for the main base, because there's a big chance my opponent will start pushing pretty soon. With like drops and whatnot. And meanwhile, just getting my upgrades, getting energy on the Vipers. And I'm gonna move out very soon. I'm not gonna wait for my upgrades once again, because those take way too long. And meanwhile, also, like, while I'm moving out across the map, I'm gonna make a couple more workers for my fort base, replacing the ones that I use for, you know, the static defense and whatnot. But I think right here is where I will be able to finish the game off in my favor. We did a ton of damage, even killed the command center. I mean, it's gonna be very difficult for him to get anything done. So the overseers, or the Vipers are gonna be there for blinding clouds. There we go. Put one up right there. Just zone him out. Alright, that one's down. Trying to move up the ramp here. Still have a lot of energy. I'm actually hurting my own units here, but... Alright. Yeah, that's definitely game. Also nuke down the natural right there, and I'm reinforcing with more and more units. 3-3 will finish up soon. Gonna start my double spire just in case I do need to transition, but I would be very surprised and my opponent decides to leave the game. So even though, you know, I messed up my works a little bit during that game, we were focused in the actual game and we managed to do a pretty convincing, solid victory after holding his what was it called? Hellbat Marauder aggression early on in the game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, but if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, because you'll be the very first one to get a notification when I upload another one. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day, do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.